everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. With the season winding down, thoughts are already beginning to turn to the playoffs. But you gotta play it out to the end. So these guys will need to keep the focus on this game and not start looking ahead to the postseason. It's the Bills going up against the Colts. Set for the call of this Week 15 matchup, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana. Tonight, we put a bow on Week 15 with a good Monday night matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They've been cooking these last couple months, winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9 games. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the ball is knocked out, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Following the fumble recovery, here's Locke. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That one goes for 24 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that, you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go now. 3, 19.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And so often we talk about electric playmakers as we look at the offense here. Sammy Watkins, he's an electric playmaker.
Love the word you used. Electric indeed. Dynamic, and this guy makes plays and opens the game up.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. And here are the defensive starters. In your old position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes on the field, Brandon.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love the way you put my guys down. But you know this. They've got to cover, and they have to tackle. They have a heck of a task in front of them in this game.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 18. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here comes Chuck Pagano's Colts now. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck's skill set is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that he can't do as a quarterback on the field. But I also think that he absorbed a little bit by osmosis some of that great bloodline. His father, formerly a quarterback in the NFL as well.
And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the 1st quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Now a handoff here to his running back. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders, the running back is in sync as well.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
So it is 3rd down now, but less than a yard to go. Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man on the out route. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a 1st down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Colts send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. So 3rd and inches, trying to pick it up the middle. He had nowhere to go, tackled for a loss.
And you know how we talk about double A-gap pressure, meaning linebackers going in the gap between the center and the guard on either side? Well, it's not always to get to the pass.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And on third down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like... So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. And the 13-year man puts it through. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. Down here in this first half as we get you back out to the action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. On first down, it's Love. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Second and 10. Luck again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Extra DB on the field for the Bills here on third down.
Yeah, maybe thinking pass. From the 50, it's Long. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, Luck. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Chester Rogers, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is...
Play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Throwing on third down, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll be... And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they stretch the lead to 6. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Oh, and now contact up front. And if this is what I think it is, this will be a first down.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
Back now here on EA Sports. This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this 4th quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. A long drive here, play 12 coming up for the offense. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
Well, they were in the red zone, and they needed a first down. Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all. I thought, though, the defense might put a little more pressure on him, but still able to complete it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown on the... Play action. Luck. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their dangerous wide receiver with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Luck will try and throw for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays. One receiver right is Watkins.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not, with his height. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. back to throw again. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. First and goal from the 5. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll go to the air here, and this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Holding, offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Watkins. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their big tight end. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see him scrambling down there. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Looking to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. A chance for us now to look at this Bills defense again. They've got a situation where a field goal ties it. How do you defend this? Because you obviously don't want to give up the touchdown. How aggressive do you get?
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking at it like run your regular defense, add some pressure packages, because really the 35-yard line is the one you really want to defend. At that point, you're thinking you're probably giving up 3. Anything outside of that, you feel like you've got a chance to hold them.
So they'll be in search of the proper amount of pressure. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he will find his man on the outside. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 6 yards to go here on 2nd down. Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. So now then, it's a big kick there to get this game back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal could still do you in.
Brandon, we're going to see right here. I would expect that after the kickoff, this offense is going to come out throwing. So those first few plays are going to be the key.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And look at the numbers, a repeat performance. It seems right now it doesn't matter how many guys they're going to put on him, he's going to catch the football.
And when you hit that zone, and that's what he's in right now, where everything is working well for him, and I think it's in combination with what the offense coordinator is doing. He's a primary target. He looks at his play sheet, knows he wants to get him the football, and has designed some routes effective for the last 2 weeks. He's really been fun to watch.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Bills, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the San Diego Chargers. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night, everybody.